for me, the value in Dwayne's workshop is, for my students, is a different perspective, a different light into how they actually think. Not too many kids are, even from a band director standpoint, are force-fed, I think, information, do this, do that, and then they don't have an opportunity to really think about what kind of personality they are, and then we say, we expect you to be leaders, now go and do this thing. So how does that work for them? We do our own training, but this was a much more insightful and good for us, I think, too. I don't know if you have anything to add.
I would say Dwayne's presentation was, from an educator standpoint, is enlightening for the kids because it opens up their minds a little bit, gets a little bit more perspective about how they perceive themselves, how they might function with a team. So that's, to me, I think the biggest value for me is just getting the kids to open up their minds a little bit.
I think the things the kids enjoy the most of this whole thing, I think, is interaction. I see my kids and who I chose to be here today with the mindset of, I hope that these guys can do what we want them to do, and I think they prove that they can just by being here and being able to interact, be able to answer questions, be able to think outside of the box. I think kids, especially today, and especially the kids that love band and love being a part of this whole thing, they love being challenged in all the right ways, and I think this is a great opportunity for them to do that.
I think from the kids' standpoint, I think it's great for them to interact with others, to collaborate, to learn more about each other, and see that they, as he said, that they can work together much more and understand others. And I think that's pretty valuable from the kids' standpoint. I would definitely recommend bringing Dwayne in to work with your students. It's extremely valuable, again, from the standpoint of opening kids' minds to the interaction, to getting them to have fun with the different activities that Dwayne has them do. It's very, very valuable, and it can only help your program to grow from a leadership standpoint.
And just to add one more thing, I think kids need to hear it from someone else other than their own band director. Just like, my child needs to hear from someone else that, no, you're not supposed to write on the walls or whatever. She doesn't do that. But, I think it's important that our kids hear from someone else to say, this is what you need to be thinking about, and this is important why. And I think it's there's not 1 minute that's not invaluable. So thanks, Dwayne.